Hey people, I need to leave the UK. Let me explain. There's a couple of reasons why I need to leave the UK. So, the biggest reason of why I need to leave the UK is the cost. Now, let me explain something in detail. In the UK, the average amount that you're going to need as far as a cost of living, okay, is about £2,800. However, this is subjective depending on how you spend your money, what you spend your money on, and things like that. So let me give you a breakdown, okay, and explain a few things. So for example, if your cost of living budget is £2,800, the breakdown is going to be this. Your housing costs is going to be about 800, okay? And for 800, you're pretty much just going to get a room, okay? Now, if you can find yourself a studio or a one bedroom for 800 or lower, then that simply means that you're going to be living further out somewhere where it's going to be in a very, shall we say, residential area that's much further out. And also you have to consider that the transportation is not always going to be as easily available in those areas, meaning buses and trains. So you might have to have a car in those types of areas in order to get around. So let me show you examples of the types of places you can get for that type of budget between 8 and 1,000. The other thing with that budget you're going to have to consider is council tax, which is around 160, taxes, which is going to be about 300, okay? Your gas bill is probably going to be about 250, maybe. Electric, 200, okay? Water bill, 35. Wi-Fi bill, about 35. And if you have a car, you have to also consider the car insurance is going to be about 180, okay? And of course, you're going to be spending between 300 and 400 for food. Mobile internet is going to be about 20. Eating out is going to be about 100. And then shopping, probably about 300. So like I said, all of these figures are subjective. They're not an exact amount. They can either go up or they can go down, depending on your lifestyle and depending on how you choose to go about living, okay? And then, of course, out of that budget, you're probably going to be saving maybe between 20 to 30 pounds. The average salary in London is anywhere between 30,000 to 60,000. However, just because you might be earning 60,000, that does not mean that you're earning a good salary, because again, it's going to depend on your expenses, your lifestyle, and things like that. So I say all this to say that England is simply an expensive country to live in. Another reason why I don't want to live in the UK is because here in the UK, it generally is a cold country, okay? Also with the cold, that you tend to see a lot more cloudy days than you do of sunny days. And even with the sunny days, it can be just as cold. Hence why you notice I'm wearing a hat, I'm wearing my hoodie, I'm wearing this thick coat, I have a few layers, and even sometimes it can be very cold that you're gonna need like thermals and things like that just to make sure that your body is covered and you're warm enough to handle the weather's temperature. weather can also affect my mood, because some days I could feel like, okay, I may want to go out and do something, and other days I just may not want to do anything because the weather is simply not inspiring for me to go out and do certain things that I would like to do. So for the most part, as far as the weather and it being cold, I simply don't like it. Side note, if you would like to contribute to this channel as well as contribute to my cause of leaving this country, you can do so by simply buy me a coffee. The link will be in the description for you to go and buy me one, buy me two, or buy me as many coffees as you choose to buy, and I would appreciate your contributions very much. Thank you. Another reason why I don't want to live in the UK, because people here in the UK can be hot and cold as far as their attitudes, and even sometimes when you look at them just to get a simple hi or smile, some might look at you like no, or some may even look at you and just say hi but with a half-assed smile, or some can be actually genuine and saying hi, you know what I'm saying? But overall, it's just a very, shall we say, hot and cold attitude for the most part. Now, there are many other reasons that I can go into as far as the politics of this country and certain other issues of this country that's going on at the time of this video, that I can say this is another reason, but I don't want to do that. So rather than me going into it, okay, I'm just going to simply say that my overall conclusion is the UK is just simply not a country for me that I want to live in. Hence why I need to leave the UK. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded, and as well as give this a like for the algorithm so that it will share it out to many people, and as well as share this video with your family and your friends. And just do me one favor, will you please just leave me a comment? All you gotta do is just let me know. Just leave me a comment and let me know what you think of this video, all right? And as always, booyah!